about more so. I want to talk about like more so the first one, what a woman
Should bring to the
should
table.
bring to the table. Saying that she can bring another bring another you, my opinion, is not enough. She can bring another you and then be a terrible mother. She can bring another you and then leave. She can bring another you and make your life horrible. She can bring another you and make that child's life and your life horrible. So just saying, oh, you know, she can bring another you. What are you asking her what she needs to bring to the table is the most, I want to swear right now, it's garbage. I don't know how Steve Harvey put that out there and was okay with that. And as a woman, if you think, I think that you've minimized yourself to such little. I mean, don't get me wrong, bring a kid in the world, huge, that's massive.
Yeah.
But to say reduce yourself to that's all that you need to do or that you're all that you're good for is to me devaluing like who you are as a woman.
Yeah. Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah. No, I agree with your opinion 100%.
Right?
I think him saying that there's more to that conversation, and it was just a clip taken from him, and it was like in the passion of him saying like she could bring another you. What are you dumb for? Like why are you being dumb? You know what I mean? Right.
And we know that like in this day and age, the way the media works, they just take a small clip out.
Yeah.
Maybe we didn't hear the whole context.
Triggered you.
Triggered. Of course it triggered me.
What the hell? Why is he saying this?
Of course it triggered me.
Yeah.
Because also Steve Harvey, like you've been in this industry for long enough, you know how you got to say things.
Oh
now.
yeah.
You know, you
they know how to get the clicks.
You know
bro.
how to get the clicks, right? So you knew that saying it like that and saying it in that way was a bit extra, and not that's garbage.
Yeah.
Okay. So here it is. As a woman, you got to bring. I think that you should be bringing the man spiritual protection. You should be his peace. You know, you should be his soft spot to land. And a partner, right? You fill in the gaps where he cannot, when and where he cannot fill in the gaps. That's what your job is, right? Nurture, I protect, I provide, you nurture, you protect me spiritually, I protect you physically.
Yeah.
Right? And you respect me and you respect me and I honor you.
Yeah. Yeah, right? I like that.
The man honors the woman, she respects the man.
Yeah, I respect that.
Right? That's, to me, now we can have a conversation about what you bring to what a woman needs to bring to the table. But just saying like, oh, you just bring child.
Yeah.
Like
yeah, but I don't think he was
bro.
saying that. But yeah, 100%. Like some people might take it that way. But it's just like, you know, in his defense, it's just like a main thing. It's a man can't do that. So
yeah, but a woman can't do it either.
What do you mean? Oh, by herself, you mean?
Yeah.
Understood.
Right?
Understood.
She bears the child.
Yeah.
Huge responsibility. I'm not trying to, again, say, you know, take anything away from a woman. But in saying that, you're taking away from the man.
Yeah.
That like,
yeah.
She just brings one. Like he doesn't have to do anything. She creates this thing on her own, and she just one day she's like, "I'm gonna give you a child," and like it happens. No, they both but they need each other.
Yeah, I can agree with that, 100%. And yeah, I definitely agree with you. That's not the only thing they can bring to the table. They definitely have to bring things like you're saying. I think one thing I really think they should bring to their to the table is just like their authentic self and being them. Don't be your friends and who they think a man wants. Don't be the Instagram girl. Don't be your mother. Be you. Be your authentic self and bring that to a man. No games, no foolishness. If you want to support your man, don't worry about the social world being like, oh, you shouldn't do that, blah, blah, blah. Be you. Give yourself. You know what I mean? I think that's a major thing they can bring to a relationship and bring to, their partner, a man.
I think another thing that I forgot to mention on what needs to be brought to the table, or maybe not what needs to be brought to the table, but kind of what needs to be brought to the table is like when you get to a certain point with a dude and you're really, really serious, and vice versa. I'm only speaking to the women now. Is like you have to know what his needs are and be okay with meeting them.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm glad you're saying vice versa.
Yeah, and vice versa, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's something else you have to bring to the table.
Mm-hmm.
If you know that your dude likes, you know, he has a very large appetite for sex.
Yeah. Gotta give it up.
That's yeah, like you gotta give it. Now, mind you, we talked about this before too,
Yeah.
right? Like the dude, you have to take your boxes too.
Yeah.
Like she can't be doing everything, and then you expect her to throw it back, like you know, whoever at you know when 12 o'clock, 11 o'clock rolls around and all the chores are done and you didn't do shit, obviously, right? But you know this. She also has to make time to like fulfill that need. And again, I just use that, but you know, if you know, for example, your dude, you know, he needs like a lot of like words of affirmation. He wants to be like pushed through words of like encouragement.
Yeah.
You know, he needs that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And if those things are too high of an expectation for you,
Which I don't think it should be.
you can't really be mad like if he, you know, if it's not working, or if he, I don't want to say goes somewhere else, because I don't think that's ever really like
No, that's not
that's the solution. But you get what I'm saying. You get where I'm going with that, right?
Yeah, that's whack. That's whack.
Just like argue, like you said we said a couple of weeks, like, you know, as a dude, you stop trying. That's your fault.
Yeah. Yeah. And as a man, you know, if we're not getting those words of affirmation, you got to be able to relay that.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're talking about, like men opening up.
Mm-hmm.
You got to be able to tell your girl, like, yo, what's up?
Yeah.
You never say this. You never boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
It's happened to me before.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know that I'm doing a good job. I don't know this and that. You know what I mean? I'm big on, I think one of my love languages is touch.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, like, give me a hug.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I can say that to my wife.
Yeah.
Can I get a hug?
Does she ever? Because I hear a lot of men say this as like when they bring up issues or whatever with their woman, or say something that they're not, you know, happy about or that they want, it's then met with like resistance of, well, you're not doing this, and it's like it's not just addressed of like, okay, yeah, you know what, fuck, like you're right,
Yeah.
my bad.
Yeah.
It's kind of like spun around. Well, I'm not getting this though.
Yeah. My
Which we talked about that too,
yeah,
right?
my particular situation, typically not.
No.
And I wish, like, I beg my wife to be like, yo, what can I do better?
Yeah.
What am I not doing?
Yeah.
Tell me.
Does it feel weird
And
that she doesn't?
It frustrates the heck out of me.
Yeah.
Like, tell me, bro.
It feels like she's just like there to please you, and you can't really please her because she's not telling you what her needs are.
Yeah. I'm like, there's got to be something.
Yeah.
Like, I always ask her, like, what's
I've
the
experienced
pet
that
peeve?
before, so I get it.
What's the pet peeve? What
Yeah.
am I doing every day
What
that
do you
annoys
like?
you?
What don't you like?
Do you hate when I
No,
fart?
you're fine. No, everything's fine.
Do you hate when I don't squeeze the bottom of the toothpaste?
I
What
love
is
you
it?
do. I love what you do. I love how you do it. Whatever you do now, it's
No,
perfect.
I want to
Like,
be better.
That's not true. There's got to be something.
Yes, there's got to be. There's got to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, even if you accept it, obviously accept it, great. But tell me what it is, so I can know.
Yeah.
You know, it really frustrates me, to be perfectly honest with you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think that's now we talked about things that they need to bring to the table a lot. I think that's for me is a very high on the list of likes.
Yeah.
Is when a woman can tell me what she wants and what she doesn't want. In a respectful manner, but be able to communicate with me and have the confidence to say, I don't like this or I do like this.
And
that's sexy.
that's where, like,
That's really sexy to me.
that's where, like, being your authentic self comes in.
Yeah. That's what I wanted to
Yeah.
talk about earlier.
Don't give me someone else's
Yeah.
opinion.
Yeah,
give
give
me
me your
yours.
opinion,
What are
yeah.
your thoughts?
Yeah.
Don't give me the facade.
Yeah.
Take down the wall and be you.
It's just I don't want and it's not just women. I don't do well with people that are so easily influenced.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You got to stand for something. Don't be married to anything. Like, don't shut every idea out. You can you can listen, you can hear, and maybe it changes your mind, maybe it doesn't. But to have an opinion on your own first, a ground to stand on, and have a bias to that opinion. And it's okay to think that that opinion or thought or whatever is right. But here's the thing. Everything that we hear, think, read, whatever, we think is right because we read it, we experienced it, or whatever. We're seeing it through our eyes.
Yeah.